Our first
Okay.
a pairing tonight was our leak from
Yes, it was.
Friday. Simone and Iris.
Yes.
And what did they do, Stephanie?
They did a song that prior to Friday, I knew nothing of. Past Friday, I don't know how I lived without it. It is Ceilings, or yes, Ceilings by Lizzy McAlpine. I hope I'm saying her last name correctly. Ceilings, Lord have mercy. Miss Lizzy, you done wrote a song, Miss Lady. Ooh.
Lyrics are bananas. And really tell the
Yes.
story. So you needed, in my opinion, two storytellers to tell the story. And I think Simone and Iris were the perfect singers to sing this song, even though their voices are very different. We learned that Simone is a part of an a cappella group, a very prestigious a cappella group at her school. And Iris is that little town, was the strange girl who marched to a different drum, and you can really hear that in their voices. The first thing that jumped out to me, Stephanie, I was like, there is something about Iris's voice that just makes me feel something. Like it just evokes emotion. And I can't tell you what emotion it is. It could be multiple emotions, but I don't know. I don't know if it's the growl. I don't know if it's the grit. I don't know if it's the phrasing. But there's every time Iris opens her mouth for me, I just feel something. Not saying that Simone doesn't, because she does, but Iris, like it's. I don't want to say it's a visceral feeling, but it's a strong emotion, if that makes sense, right? In her voice.
Yes.
It's like I want to know more about her, because I want to know where this comes from, because it is a gift that she definitely has. Simone has a type of voice where I could just put that album on, sit back and relax and just let it go.
That's
just let
right.
it go. As Tony Brown would say,
That's
let
right.
it flow. Like it is a voice that you just, it's just so soothing, so relaxing.
Yes.
And my favorite thing that Simone did you notice how when Simone started the song, how it's like it was so delicate, and not delicate in a weak sort of way. It's like she intricately, delicately took her time with her verse. And it was magic. It was magic to me.
Yes.
I also love that yodel in her voice. Like that, like I can't even do it because shut up, James. Let me just stop. I'm not even going to begin to imitate tonight. But there's that yodel, that kind of lead singer of the Cranberries yodel, that kind of Jewel yodel, that
Jewel, yeah,
like that 90s Lilith Fair yodel in her voice, Sarah McLachlan, like that type of voice. I love it. But Iris came in on her verse and like she had me. There's just something, I just was just transfixed with her singing tonight. I loved how locked in they both were. I felt like they were very locked into the song. I felt like that they were very well rehearsed together, because their blend, like that's how you can tell. Stephanie will tell you, I'm in a show right now where I have three female singers that have completely different voices, but when they come together, it is a blend like you've never heard, and it's just so pure. And that's what I think about Simone and Iris have. Like when they were singing together, it was such a gorgeous blend. That means they had big ears and they were listening to each other and really matching each other's tone and phrasing and just all around tonality. I said Simone is amazing, but Iris is just different, which is both incredible in their own right. Amazing versus different. Which way you go, I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Mm.
Um, and then I have one more comment I'll give after Stephanie gives hers. So Stephanie, what say you? What is your take?
So I agree with everything you said. I'm just going to illustrate it a little bit more. As far as what the picture that I saw of both of them as they were giving this performance. So Simone was the Disney princess. She was the Disney princess who everyone falls
Mm,
for. And then this time she got her heart
mm.
broken. And she sang it with this kind of wistful light, but almost like, oh my God, like confusion, not even kind of confused devastation. Like,
I'm a Disney princess. I'm not
this
to
is
have
like
my
a,
heart broken, and I'm just
right, like
experiencing this for the first time. Like it's crazy,
this is like a movie that I've seen before that I've never been
right?
in. Like my story never ends like this. Like if anybody's breaking hearts, it's me. It's not him breaking
Hmm.
my heart. Like, oh my goodness, almost like a surprise kind of shock, but like with a little bit of lightness, and that's the confusion. So Iris, however, was like the a little bit edgier, more insecure girl who took a chance on a guy finally. And even though it didn't end the way that she wanted to, and it was heartbreaking, for me there was still a feeling of there's no regrets. Like I'm glad that I took the
Because I'm
chance.
fake.
Like that's the version
Mhm.
exactly. So that's the story
I
that I
love it.
saw them both
I love it.
telling. um and the way that they were able to come together and give what I felt were kind of separate takes of this song but come together so beautifully. The richness of their harmonies, just their togetherness of what they were doing was just breathtaking. It was magical.
Hmm.
um and I literally had chills listening to it, like for the fifth, sixth, seventh time in the last few days. It was just a beautiful song sung by two really different but two really beautiful voices.
Yeah, it really was. I'm glad they picked this one because it wasn't in your face bombastic huge singing, which sometimes they
Right.
always tend to pick
Right.
for the leaks. No,
Mm-hmm.
it was one of those, like I often say, it made you lean in and really listen. Like
Yes.
Stephanie was saying earlier, like she caught the words of this song, and it put her in her feelings, right? So it's
Jesus.
like that's that's
It really did.
that's how impactful this battle was. So because
Yes.
it was a leak, they usually have leaks go a certain way, which they did, which this one did. So Stephanie, which way
Yes.
did it go?
And I needed this one to go in a way of this way.
It's
So,
predictable.
yes. So Kelsey picked Iris as the winner. And then right before Simone was to proceed across the threshold that would take her home, Bop from Michael Bublé. So Simone is now on Team Bublé.
Gigantic pickup for Buble. I wrote in my notes, and
Oh,
that's why I wanted to
yes.
save my last comment.
Ooh,
I said Simone and
yes.
Michael are going to be a scary combo.
Ugh, I can hear it.
Scary. He is going to pick songs for her or coach songs for her that, because I just something about the two of them together. It's exactly, I feel like, even though she doesn't sing Michael's music, I feel like a voice like that can sing Michael's music. It's going to give a whole nother take to the standards. If Michael decides to give her standards, it's going to be quite magnificent. If I hear what I think I'm going to hear, I don't know if Michael's going to do that. I hope he does, because her voice is so unique. Simone's is. I want to hear her sing it's that it's
Hmm.
that it's that flipping of genres that Stephanie and I often talk about that we want to hear. I want to hear Simone's voice on a standard.
And in this portion of the competition, she does not have to sing with anybody else, so he can coach
Mhm.
her
Yep.
solely, which I think is going to be really valuable.
Okay,
Mhm.
great. Wonderful, wonderful kickoff tonight.